Sunday. If you forgot, I freaking love you. So it is a beautiful, beautiful morning. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been up since about 4:44 to be exact. Yeah, just popped up out of bed, feeling wide awake. Good morning, Christine. So I made some coffee, went and watched the sunrise, took a sweet picture of some geese. Then we're going to read some cards, and then Stella and I are going to go for an extra long hike, because it almost feels like fall. Don't tell anybody, though. So beautiful. All the windows are open again. Cool breeze blowing through the house. I love it. I freaking love it. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. And I hope you have some time to go outside and play today, because it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So let's see what the cards have for us today. Good morning, Cindy. Such a gorgeous morning. So beautiful. Let's see what our cards have for us for today. I kind of feel like we've been on a manifesting tip. That they've kind of been reminding us that we are the creators of our reality. And every time I say that, I also have to preface that we're the creators of the shit in our reality as well. So just be mindful of where your mind is going, what you're thinking. I put a podcast out yesterday about how can we stop living from our past and live from the present into the future. But most of us continually living from the past because we have the same thoughts every day. Most of those thoughts are negative, and most of those thoughts are about the past, which then only recreates the past in different versions of the past in the present. So we need to start changing our story, changing the paradigm, changing our perspective. And then notice how the future changes. Pandora's Gift. This is exciting. I don't think this card has come out yet. Pandora's Gift. Let's look real quick and see what the book has to say about Pandora's Gift. It's always exciting when new cards come out. Where are you? All right, Pandora's Gift. There is a mystic woman much maligned throughout history whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions, and in doing so triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it is through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to the places that seem like the end of the world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelations, new life, and new adventure. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Right? Even the shit, Cindy, even the shit. Sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising towards liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty circumstances of the world, from the power games that bore you senselessly, and from the insanity of all the priorities in this world. Dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. Pandora is the leader of your soul revolution. She defies the victorious judgment of history and all that has been said about her. She shrugs off misery, despair, and the weight of the world to recognize that she is the bearer of the true and beautiful light of peace, comfort, hope, and reassurance. With her oracle comes the realization that you too are divinely defiant, believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. Oh, that's so good. So good. What's up, Heidi? Hey, Jess. So we gotta let go of all of the bullshit, see through the veil, and accept all of the beautiful gifts that are our birthright. I like that. I like starting with that card. And again, kind of manifesting, right? What are we creating? What are we creating? What are we bringing into existence? Let's see what our alien friends, the star seeds, have for us today. So the energy is also a little intense on the planet. Our good friend Natalie Levin put a little thing out about like a solar storm or electromagnetic storm happening. So if you're feeling a little funky, a little off, you know, there's a lot of energy flying around. It's okay. But today would be a perfect day to get outside and ground down. Take your shoes off, stand in the wet grass, and you may be like, ooh, that's gross. Maybe, but connect to the earth. It's good for your soul. It's good for all of us. All right, so we've got Pandora's Gift. We are seeing all the goodness that's all around us. Our aliens have for us cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Oh, and some may say that our current situation is cracked open, rock bottom. We are at the bottom of the barrel as a country. Can we get our heads out of our ass and start rising up? All said with love, of course. All said with love. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life, cracked open. Can you crack yourself open? Whether you can or not, we've all been cracked open. We have been cracked open. Let's look really quick at see if there's a little nugget of goodness for us in the book here. And why would these be in alphabetical order? Sorry. There we go. Page 52. 52. Cracked open. Don't let the weight and destiny of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body at the center and at the center front of your life. It's time. The extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedy into gold. Ah, so good, so good. Let the shit turn into gold. So we've hit rock bottom, right? We've all been there before. Once you hit rock bottom, you have a brand new blank canvas to start working with, right? You get to recreate your life however you want. So how are we going to create it? What are we creating? What are we bringing into existence that will uplift all of us around us, right? Good morning, Heidi. Yes, happy Sunday service. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of Sunday service. So Pandora's Gift, Pandora's box is opening. We're seeing all the things are being revealed. All of the darkness is being revealed so we can move into the light. We're being cracked open. We're hitting rock bottom so we can see all the shit around us so we can, you know, start making improvements in ourselves. Good morning, Audrey, and in the world around us. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Surrender to the alchemy of life. And it sucks a whole bunch sometimes, right? When we hit rock bottom. Like, oh my God, it sucks. But what if we learn from those mistakes, right? What if we learn from being at rock bottom and then we stop talking about the fact that we're at rock bottom and we start moving forward. We say, thank you for the lessons. I'm not going to dwell on you. I'm not going to talk about my past and how I got to rock bottom. But we're going to move forward. We're going to paint the most beautiful picture on that blank canvas. All right, keepers of the light, what do we have to go along with these sweet cards this morning? Oh, our good friend, the Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is yours. Happiness is yours. So, and it's so perfect because, you know, we hit this rock bottom. We're like, ah, man, this sucks. But happiness is yours. Divine intervention is occurring. everything that is happening that may have threw us into the rock bottom had to happen, right? I keep saying this, you know, as we were rolling into 2020, everyone was like, oh, we have this clear vision. You know, I've got my 2020 vision. I can see all of the things. And I think so many people just assumed it was going to be all the beautiful things that we were seeing, right? But unfortunately, not so much, right? What we were seeing, what was unveiled to us was all of the shit. The things that needed to be seen, the things that needed to come to light. So many people are like, 2020 sucks. Does it really? Or are we finally able to see all of the shit that we've been lied to about forever, right? Forever. Good morning, Danielle. Welcome. Thanks for being here. So divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your birthright. Happiness is your birthright. So Pandora's box is open. We're seeing all the shit, but we're also seeing all the goodness. We totally hit rock bottom, right? Now we're pulling ourselves back up. We're not staying in rock bottom, and then we're allowing this divine intervention to occur. We're reclaiming our happiness. We're taking back our power. Take your power back from all of the people that stripped us of our power, from every fucking religion on the planet that has stripped us from our power. It is time to take our power back. Surprise, you are an infinite creative being. Own it, accept it, embrace it, start creating the life that you want. Stop complaining about the government, or they did this, or she did that, or my mom said that, or my partner said that. Seriously, own your shit. Own your shit. Take back your power. The more you complain about the people, the more you give them your power, the more you give your power away. So stop. Stop complaining about the people that done you wrong. Own your shit. Say, thanks for the lessons. I'm now moving on. I am creating the most beautiful life. I am creating my reality. Give it a shot. See what happens. All right, angels and ancestors. Last card of the day. We have Pandora's Gift. Rock bottom cracked open. And then divine intervention and purpose. We have a couple jumpers. Let's see who jumped out at us. Oh, a whole shit ton of jumpers. All right, so we have Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace, right? Can we embrace the energy of peace? Even though it might look like we're in a giant shitstorm, could we realize that peace is there if we allow it to happen, if we stop focusing on the shitstorm? So embrace the energy of peace. And then we have the moon, take note of intuitive messages. Your download, what's your heart saying? What's your belly saying? Listen to that little voice inside. Pay attention to that little voice. Your superpowers are being activated. Surprise, you have intuition. Listen, breathe, connect to yourself. And then our good friend, the spirit fox. Trust your talents in changing times. 3 jumpers, 3 good jumpers to go along with this reading. Trust your talents in changing times. Full moon time is perfect, right? Full moon is just around the corner, I believe. In Pisces, maybe? Should be a good one. All right, so Pandora's Gift. Unveiling. We're seeing the shit. We're seeing all of the stuff. But we're tapping in. We're creating. We're taking our power back. Cracked open. We're at the bottom of the fucking barrel. We get to now recreate all of the goodness. Divine intervention and purpose. All of the goodness is coming to us. Our aliens have our back. Embrace the energy. Embrace it. Don't run away from it. Feel it. Sit in it. The moon. Take note of your intuitive messages. Pay attention to your dreams. I bet you as we get closer to the full moon, all of our dreams are going to start activating and being a little more potent. So be aware. Be aware what's happening in the dream space. I've been calling it night school. I go to sleep, and the wizards show up and tell me all kinds of things. So be aware of what is happening in dreamland, the messages that are coming, and then trust your talents in changing times. Trust your gifts. Listen to your gifts. Because right now the world needs you to let your gifts out. Share your gifts with the world. Now is not the time to play small. The world needs you to be you. The big you, not the small you. So embrace this beautiful life. Start kicking ass. Start creating your reality. We have a blank canvas to work with. What are you going to paint? Thank you all so much for being here today with me. I love and appreciate you all. I don't know what's happening. I put out a podcast yesterday about living from the past. I'll link that below. Check that out. And yeah, that's all I got. Now Stella and I are going to go for an extra long hike. Have a beautiful day. Get outside. It is fucking beautiful. Go outside. Play in the dirt. Sit underneath a tree. Have a great day. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Much love, my friends. Much, much love.